What's good, guys? I hope you're having an amazing day. I wasn't planning on making a video, especially not a YouTube video right now, but some tips just come up and it's insane. It's probably the best one I've ever seen and the best tip I could ever give you guys, especially with the World Cup happening right now. Is game changing. It could get you health per kill, easy kills. It could change your whole situation around. Let's just get right into the video. So I'm going to be showing you two tips in this video. One's the really insane one and another one is just a way you can outplay your enemies. But first of all, I know you've come here for the good stuff, so I'm going to show you the good stuff first. Before I show you this tip, the credit for this one goes out to Reddit user Millennium Lion, so big thank you to him. Alright, so we all know when using a rift, you can switch guns to whatever one you want, so when you land you can have that preferred gun out. But I bet a lot of you guys didn't know this next one. Alright, before we get into an in-game example or how it would look in-game, this is what the kind of a concept for this tip is. So let's say you're in a situation where you're fighting, may have shot your shotgun, and if they're low, they might have rifted, just like they'll do now. Dummy will rift. You can reload your gun in air, and you actually can shoot your gun whilst you're in air and eliminate your opponents as easy as that. Okay, before I show you another example, let's break this down one for you guys. So the whole concept of this is, whilst you're in the air, you need to reload your shotgun. You need to spam that reload button and spam the shoot button at the same time. So when you do that reload animation, you can cancel by shooting, and when you shoot, you just want to make sure you're aiming at your opponent that's in the air. You can get a free shot on them. In the combat, it's going to be 80 to the body, or if you get to the head, you can get up to like 136. Something very important to mention is that you can only do this with guns like combat shotgun that can reload really fast. So if you're doing it with a gun like a Scar, it's not going to have the reload time to be able to shoot. The best part about this tip is that it works both ways. So it's not only if your opponents rift you, but also if you know that your opponent's low, you can choose to rift yourself and they'll come with you. You can get a free shot on them in the air, just like this. For example, guys, let's say you're trying to get the peak of your opponent. I keep on table building, you can just be like, I have had enough of this. You bring them out, they're low, you can kill them, easy peasy. So the reason why I think this is the best tip I've ever come out with is because when there's things like the World Cup going on, people are always trying to rift and people always jump in the rifts. So let's say you've got your opponents low, they'll always try to rift out, get out of the situation. But little do they know, you'll be with them and shooting them whilst they're in the air. They'll be caught by shock, you get the easy point and you get the siphon. Anyway, so moving on to the second tip. The second one's got to do with shadow bombs, so two kind of portable items to get you out of situations. With this one, let's say you've only got one shadow bomb, you've just killed someone in a box, you've got some extra loot there, and you kind of need to get out of a situation or just outplay your opponents so they go past you and leave you alone. Now what you can do with this, you can actually press swap and use a shadow bomb at the same time to get the animation that you've used a shadow bomb, but I actually don't use the shadow bomb, just like this. They'll think you're in the shadow ghost form, they'll try and chase you or go away because they think you're safe, and you'll just be behind waiting here, they'll run out, you can get a nice little shot at them. Just for added effect to this tip, you want to make this out of metal so they can't see anything, and you also want to have a door so they can think you're escaping, because when you're in a shadow bomb you can open doors. Just quickly again. Also, just in case anyone watching might get angry about it, I know it's not realistic for them just to put a wall one side, but we're doing that just so it's easy for you guys to understand. Obviously in a real match they'll be tunneling more, and you'll try to have to slip in your shot a bit more than you had there, because he really didn't have any cover. Anyway guys, I'm making this video so quickly, I'm not even going to have my editor to edit the video. So if you guys do want to use my support creator code, I'm not going to have the animation on the screen, but you can use it. It's FALLACY'S, just like my Instagram name with an IG at the end. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button. If you did enjoy the video and found it useful, please like and share with your friends. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.